Hello, hello, it's Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts, and welcome to my channel. Sorry about my mat, it is quite dirty, but I've been busy working on the Daisy Journal. I'm going to remember to send my camera out today a little bit, because yesterday I was kind of close. I apologize for that, very much so. And today we are going to make these little squares out of the 8x8 pads into pockets that will go into this journal. There's 3 signatures. I want it to have 4 of this size pocket. Okay? So I know it's very simple today, but sometimes we just got to do simple, because we got to get things done, you know. So what we're going to do is extend these pockets a little bit with some hinges, not hinges, but gussets. And then, yeah, I like to give my pockets a few gussets here and there. Usually just on the sides. Now these are not very wide, and that's part of the reason that I want them to have a gusset, so it makes them a little bit more roomy. Because if you look at our page, this will be like a page, then this will be a pocket on this page. Okay? So I want it to have a little gusset here on the sides so that it has a little more room in it. So let's finish cutting these out. I should have gotten this done before you came along, but hey, you never know what's going to happen. So here I am. Been kind of a weird day. My husband's gone today helping his dad, but I don't know what's weird about it. But do you ever get that feeling that something in the universe is rolling along incorrectly? That is my feeling today, is that something in the universe is off, incredibly off. So, I don't know. Sometimes I get that feeling, and, you know, I don't know. You know, I don't know. It just feels like I don't know. It's just weird. Weird day. So, yeah, maybe it's the fact that my neighbor dog is keeping me up at night. You know, maybe my universe is off because of the dog barking. Something like that. That could be it. The dog has set my universe on a tilt. I wish, my big wish is that when people have dogs, that they would take good care of them, and that, you know, they wouldn't leave it up to their neighbors to go out and tell the dog to hush. That kind of thing, you know. I just think that they should hush their own dogs. Especially between midnight and 4 a.m. You know, dogs, if they're barking between midnight and 4 a.m., something's going on in this neighborhood. It means something's happening. And it could mean that there's a cougar. It could mean that there's deer. It could mean that there's people that don't belong there. But in this neighborhood, it means something's happening. And these are new neighbors, so they apparently don't have the gist of that part of the neighborhood yet. But, you know, watch your dogs. Something's up. I don't know. I take really good care of my dog, so, you know, I taught her to only bark at what's, you know, only bark if you're warning me. And that's what she does, you know. So, and I just think you should kind of follow along with that with your dog. I'm going to use this, although I don't really like it for that. I think these would be okay, though. It's going to become the I'm going to cut this part off first, because this is a nice little stripedy. And so is that. And then back here, I'm just going to cut these guys off right about here. And right about where? Let's just line this up and get it lined up right. And right about here. And now I'm going to cut those into what will be the gussets. So about every, I don't know, we'll go that. There won't be enough here, but there'll be some. And some is what we all need to start with. Okay, so very simple, as you can tell. I'm going to put this on the outside so you won't be able to tell that it's just the back page. See? That works out okay. We'll need scissors. So, figuring out how many pages and stuff you have in your journal, you know, that's the one thing, you know, when you're trying to figure out your stuff you want to put inside is, you know, how much stuff do I put in there? Right? You kind of wonder. You know, how many pages, how often does a piece of ephemera go in the journal? Well, we're going to count that up and just kind of get an estimate of what might work for me. Now, if I'm not careful, I will make a very fluffy journal. I do love a fluffy journal. And you know what? I just put this on upside down. So you can guess that this pocket just became a side tuck. Yeah, it goes actually this way. Okay, well, it's a side tuck pocket. Oopsie daisy. Oopsie daisy. We oopsied in the daisy book. So we'll fix that though, because we have some extra things that we can use to make it even better. Okay, so it's going to go this way. It will be a side tuck this way. So in order to make that work, we probably should give it just a little bit of a hole punch, like this. So figuring out approximately center, I'm just going to eyeball it. There it is. Perfect. And we'll need some ink. To kind of dude these up a little bit, just in case I want to go to the dude ranch. and herd cattle or something. Okay, so it's going to go that way. And we'll need something else on it. Now we can put, I have an extra one of these pockets. Where did it go? Is it here? Whoa! Whoa, doggies! We can extend this and make it a double pocket. Like so. I like this one on the bottom though. We could put one underneath. I don't like that butterfly right there. It's in the wrong place. Okay, so let's just cut this out. I'll try and cut it nice and straight. I'll treat it like I'm trying to get my driver's license, you know, for the very first time and have to drive nice and straight. And they're making you so nervous that you're going, and then you're like, oopsie. And they're like, okay, well, maybe not this go around. Okay, so let's put this here, like so. And we'll go ahead and give that a clip, just like that. So it's about even with the other one. And then we could put it just like this. And we'll put it on top of these guys. But I think what we'll do, we'll come down a little bit. Let's make sure it's gonna fit. Gonna fit right there. Okay, so to make this work, I think we'll have to clip these right here. Like so. There. Okay. So I think what we'll actually do is go like this. Is clip them at that sheer angle like that. Now let's have a peek. Oh yeah. Now it'll work. And then we're going to put another one right here. Okay? So we'll have to use one of these to get the longer one. Well, we'll have to use both of these to get the longer ones. Okay, so this will go like this, just to that little line right there that we drew, because that's where we're making our double pocket happen. It's happening right here. So we'll put this one on top here, like this. And then we better straighten it up because that was a little wonky and that would not work. And then because these are probably cut a little bit differently, because I hand cut one, you know. Righto. She did. She hand cut one. It makes a difference, you know. There. Okay. So we have one that goes that way. I didn't say I would keep it uncomplicated, but this is not too complicated. This is just making a double stack pocket with room for extras. And it helps me to use up these last 4 because I don't have a journal page that is going to be, I'm going to use this white piece here that's got the Stamperia words on it, or Stamperia, whichever way you want to say it. Gonna cut that off right there. There. Going to go just like this. It does take up a little more space this way, but I'm going to take my bone folder and give it a crease so that it lays as flat as it can. Okay, so this is kind of what this little pocket will look like. I should turn that sideways right here. Darn it. Oh well, he's flying out of the book. So this will get glued here, here, and here. So we'll need to make one that for each signature that goes this, well, we don't have to. But I would like to make one for each signature that goes this way. Now, I'm afraid I got it upside down again, guys. Yes, I do. See, this is right side up. No. This is right side up. Okay, it's right. Here's the other little butterfly. I just saw that one and assumed I had it upside down. So, glue, glue, glue. And you have 2 really cool pockets this way. Let's see what we have that we could stick in one of them just to show you. Let me grab a journal card of some kind. So we would have one here and one here. And even our little notebooks might be able to fit in there, our little flower notebooks. So there we go. So let's make another one that goes this direction, shall we? We shall. Okay, so let's get our directions correct this way. And then with this card, we will need maybe one of the butterfly cards. Like this. And then you decide if you want one of these to be on top or bottom. I'm going to bring it out this direction this time, like this. Okay? So that this butterfly is flying back into the book. And I'm going to make it go the same direction as this one, just so I keep my head in order. And I need to get some more of these pieces ready. Now this is called using up your scrapbook paper. I'm really trying. I'm using everything I can think of to, you know, use things I haven't been using in this journal. Now, one of the things is, like I told Robin, I want to use stencils and butters and all that kind of stuff in it. And those are normally things that I don't use. I'm just going to apply this one like this. Is this the under one? Yes, okay, it's fine. Yeah, it's the under one. It's the underside. How'd I do that? Oh, it has to have the long one. This one has this. The top one has the shorter one. Yes. There. And here. Okay. Now, whoopsie, almost glued that one down totally. Okay, this one goes underneath this direction. We're doing a little better on this one. Okay, so I'm going to flip this over. I want to make sure it fits in my page. That's a little bit too much, so I have to pull it in a little bit. Okay. So I'm going to draw my line right there and right there. And then I'm going to severe clip that to there. And severe clip it here. Let's be severe. Darn it. This is severe world. Okay. Now. We know that this is going to go on right like this. So I'm going to go ahead and just put some glue on here and then put this down. I don't know how I did it last time, but that's how I'm going to do it this time. This is new to me. I've never done one like this before. Yet alone two. I've never done two of them. Now I can see that the top and bottom are off a little bit. See there? This one sticks out a little more. So I didn't quite clip it as tiny as I did the other one. So I'm just going to go in here and give it a little clip so it kind of hides underneath there. Oh, I forgot. Now I have to figure out how to do it here. Oh, well, how about if we do it this way? We know it's got to be right here. There. And then we'll put one right here. Just to kind of keep them even, I guess. There. And there. Now you can save your dots if you want to. A lot of times I'll save them and I'll put them on my papers. So I'm going to save them because I do like to apply them to the plain backgrounds. It just kind of adds a little nostalgia to them, maybe a little bit. Okay, so we need long ones this time. There, cut that off. And then cut that like that and like that. I'll only do 2 with you today, and then I will finish the others off camera. But we will finish these up by adding something decorative to them, because I think that they'll need it, don't you? Look at that. That didn't cut too well right there. Okay, now we need another one of these, right? Don't forget. Let's see, what do I have over here in the garbage that might work as a... Oh, hey, look what I threw in there. One of these. Let's use it. It'll be a little thin, but I think it'll work. Yeah, it'll work. Look at that. I don't even know why I threw that away. Guess because I was cleaning off my desk and it was time to get rid of something that kept floating around, I guess. I guess it was telling me it needed to be put on the next project. I think that'll be fine. I think it will. Doesn't come right to the edge like it should, but it's okay. That will work. Okay, so there we go. We have 2 of these beautiful little pockets now. Isn't that fun? Fun, fun, fun. So we'll finish up these 2 here, and then I'll do the other, how many? 1, 2, 3. Oh, we need 4 for this one. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 for the next one. And 1, 2, 3, 4 for the next one. So 4, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 more that I will make to go in this journal. But in the meantime, I'll put it with my little cards I haven't done yet, my Rita Donnelly's. And I'll put those over there. Okay, so now we need something to decorate them with. What shall we use? We do have some little things here. Oh, look at that flower. That could be cute. We should put it on a piece of fabric. I wonder if it would go on a piece of fabric. Like this is very pretty. It could go on there. I don't know. Let's take it off here and find out. These new rub-ons, boy, they rub on fast. Yeah, I do like it. Okay. So let's take that with the word Serenity and put it on here. Do we need it on another piece of something? You know, like this? I mean, I don't want to put a third pocket on top. That'd be too much. Too much. I do have no, that won't work. Could put it on something like that and put it on the corner. Or like this. That might work a little. Maybe if we take the Serenity off the top. We could put it on here like this. Let's do that. That'll give us something to put on there. Okay. Here it is. There. Good enough. And then should we tear it? I think we should, because we're trying to be a little more artsy with this one, aren't we? So let's give it some tears. Put some little thumb tears in it. That's where you leave your little thumb marks. Which happens. She ripped up her library card just like that. She was late. She owed $10,000 in late fees, and so she just ripped up her library card. And no more library for her. Instead, she wrote her own books. She wrote books about the zoo. She wrote books about animals. She wrote books about recipes and cows and how to cook cows. Sorry. She was a recipe lover. She had every recipe book in the whole wide world. Ah! Linda Davis is down here. I should have taken Linda's name off. What if Linda comes back for her library card? Oh, Linda, what are you gonna do? Well, I know what we'll do. We are going to do this. Woo! The butterfly just flew onto my lap and then down onto the floor. We are going to cover up Linda's name just like so. Just like that. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Just like that. Now, Linda's book is not late anymore. Now, did I say that these were a sticker? No, they're not. It's just that this one's trying to look like a sticker. It's mimicking one. Because it's got this little piece that pulled away from it. Right there. I'm going to pull it off. So he doesn't have 3 antennae. But I am going to put glue on them. So that they're not sticking up all over the place. Okay. Sorry, Linda, we're taking the book away from you. The library card. That's what you get for ripping it up. Okay. So then probably we should find some little library cards to put in there, huh? I think I have some somewhere where that might be something. Oh, you know what? One thing I do have is... Oh. These are to make, I I have these all cut, Robin. It's to make these beautiful cards that, like you made. Yeah, we need to make some. Yes. I need to do that. Oh, there's so much we can do on another day. So anyway, here's this card. I like that. So now let's do another one, this one, and finish it up. Let me pull these little raggedies out of here. And now we need to do something here. What shall we do? Is this where the jar goes? Ooh, I think it does. So, curiosity killed the cat, you know. And so, I'm kind of like a cat right now. I hope that I don't die on camera here, but this is not the drawer I want, apparently. Oh, yes, it is, right there. I got this from Josephine. Thank you, Josephine. Let's see. Do I have a smaller piece? No. Well, it's hard to tear. Oh, and I do have this really nice linen one from Rachel at Roxy Creations. I'm going to use this one because I think if anything was going to stick to it, this might. But I don't know. Okay. The jar. It's going to go on there, right like that. So well, let me cut it out first. Okay. So it's going to go kind of like that. So this will get cut right about here. And then I think we'll have to pull the shreds ourselves because it's very, very difficult to tear this. So let's see if we can shred some pieces off the end. I know we can. I know we can. I know we can. We'll be like the train. I think I can. I think I can. Look at that. Of course we can. There. And this orange part does not bother me. In fact, we might even add some orange to it. I don't know. I don't know if we will or not, but we might come back and add some paint and stuff to these guys. So, there, okay. Now I did all that work. Let's hope that I can make this stick to this. Because I think that would be quite pretty, don't you? I don't know. I might be quite wrong. Okay. Get that little piece out of the middle. And kind of center this somehow. I can always take down, oh, look at that. Darn it. Oh well, it'll just look like it didn't belong there anyway. Like it wasn't there ever. I hope that it works. Listen to that beautiful noise. Ooh, it sounds like texture. She's like a kid. She's irritating us. Oh, it's like a neighbor dog barking. I tell you that we have a rooster in the neighborhood. I can't believe it. Rooster's not allowed. They won't keep it long. People don't like to have roosters. Look at that, it's not sticking. It wants to, but it's not sticking. Oh, some of it is. Okay. Putting it back down. Going to give it the really harsh treatment. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's what it takes. The really harsh treatment. There we go. Okay. Got to get it down into the fibers, guys. That's what has to happen. You have to push it down into the fiber. So it looks like you're ruining it, but I hope I'm not. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, we did it. So, when you're doing that, it finally took the tip to really scratch into this. Can you see the scratches I had to put in it? To get it to... It's hard to see the scratches. There, you can kind of see them. Anyway, I really had to scratch it in. So, but that's what finally worked. And now it feels really nice. I love it. So we're going to apply that right here. And it's quite large, but I love it anyway. I don't even think we need anything extra with it. I mean, we could put something there. We could cut this down a little bit and then something else would fit. Let's do that. Let's cut it down just slightly because it is quite large. And then we'll pull that back out. There. Okay, yes, that's better. And then you could add something more if you wanted on there. That's kind of cool. Kind of artsy. I know I have some art stuff that could work. But let's use this. But before we do that, let's put this around it. And I don't even know that we need the whole thing, because if I'm tucking it under, we only need, well, we need 3/4 of it. So I guess we'll just use it. And then we'll take this Miss Daisy, Sweet Miss Daisy piece. Right here. And we'll put a few words on it. There we go. Okay. Like so. I like that. It's kind of like we wrote all the names of the people that are on this reel, so we wouldn't forget. If you wanted, you could leave that open and stick a little ticket in there. You think we should? Okay, I think we will too. Okay, right there. So what I'll do is I'll just go here, 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 here. Like that. Run that into there. Like that. I don't know how it will go, but we'll find out when we get done here. And then we're going to take this. Like so. There! I love it! What do you love? Do you love it? Do you love it too? Oh my goodness, that's stuck. Okay, so let's let me get these readjusted here where they belong. There we go. And I'll put this back together. Actually, I have a little container I'm going to put them in. Okay, so now we have these really cool cards, and this one has a little pocket right there, and then we have a little pocket here, unless I glued them shut, which I did right there, but now it's open. And let's have a look at them here on this, because that makes it easier, doesn't it? So we have those, and then I have these. I have this one, like so, and this one, like so. And this one has the little pocket, like so. Okay, well, excuse my reach there. So that is what we have done for today. We have made a double sideways pocket for our Daisy Journal. I will go through and make one more sideways pocket, and then I have the upways pockets to make, you know, up. So that's what we're doing. Thank you for joining me today. I hope that you enjoyed this little excursion into sideways land. And yeah, there we go. I like them. They're going to be very nice pockets. They're really going to be able to hold the card, you know. I think that'll be great. So there we go. Thank you for joining me. I will see you all in the very next video. Bye for now. Oh, don't forget, take your big hugs.